Alright guys, so I wanted to give you some notes from class so you could listen to them again if it would help you. We were going to use multiple conversion factors here to change our rates. We have two different units of measure going, and we're going to change them to two different units of measure usually. So this is a rate problem. So we wanted to look, as always, you're always going to start with what you're given. So our word problem says a radio-controlled car traveled 30 feet across the classroom in 1.6 seconds. How fast was it traveling in miles per hour? So we're starting in feet per second, and we're going to miles per hour. So we need to change both of these units, and we just continue going. We don't have to start a problem over to do this. So it doesn't matter which unit you start with. So I think I'm going to go ahead and start with the time one first for no other reason than I feel like changing the time first. So to get seconds into hours, I'll need to go into minutes, and then I can go minutes into hours. So we know that 60 seconds is 1 minute. And now I'm no longer in seconds because the seconds cancel. I'm in minutes, but I need to be in hours. And I know that 60 minutes is 1 hour. The minutes cancel. Now I'm in the unit that I requested down here, so I don't need to worry about the time part of this anymore. I'm going to just keep going on. I got to get feet into miles. I gave you the hint over here that 1 mile is 5,280 feet. Feet's on top, so that means it has to go on the bottom here. 5,280 feet is 1 mile. This feet cancels with this feet, so we're no longer in feet, we're in miles, which is the requested amount. We're going to multiply across. All of these fractions are multiplying together, so 30 times 60 times 60 times 1. And when I did that, I got 108,000. And on the bottom we have 1.6 times 5280, and I got 8448. And when we reduce this fraction and simplify it down, we ended up with 12.78 miles per hour. Don't forget to include your units in your answer. So I think one of the biggest things that can help us is make sure when we start, we write down what we start with. And I do think it's very helpful if on the other side of the paper we're going to write down what we're going to end up with. It kind of helps keep us on track. So this says 55 miles per hour. The per, remember, means division. So that means on the top of your fraction you have 55 miles per, and then you have your hour on the bottom. We're going to take that and we need to go into meters per second. So over here we're going to write meters per second. Alright, so it doesn't matter which one of these we start with. So I do have a conversion here, a hint of meters to miles, so I'm going to go ahead and start with that. It says 1,609 meters is a mile. Miles is on top, so that means the mile will go on the bottom. 1 mile is 1,609 meters. So now we're no longer in miles, we're in meters, which is my end result. So I'm going to stop with that conversion. Now I got to go back and take my hours into seconds. Okay, so we know 1 hour is 60 minutes. Okay, so hours cancel, I'm in minutes, and then I also know that 1 minute is 60 seconds. So now the minutes are canceled, and we're in seconds, which is what it asked for over here in the end. So when I multiply across 55 times 1,609 times 1 times 1, I got 88,495 on top. And then I have 60 times 60 on the bottom, so I have 3,600 on the bottom. When I simplify that, I got 24.58 meters per second. So the secret to all of these is just making sure you get it set up to start with following your structure is very helpful, so you know when you're canceling out units, and if you're not sure where they go on top or bottom, because you've got it in the structure, it helps you realize for these to cancel out, they have to be in opposite positions. So I'm going to go ahead and just set up these next 3 for you. You have the notes key, so you can try them again on your own and then check the notes key here in the module to see how you did. So this says convert 1,087 feet per second. Remember, per is your division line, so you have 1,087 feet per second. Okay, and we want to convert that to meters per hour. So you can try this again and go check the notes key. Let's get this guy set up. 800 gallons per minute. So we have 800 gallons per minute. That should get you started. And we want to take it to milliliters per day. Okay, use your hint here in the problem to get you going too. And our last one, you have 10 gallons per minute. So 10 gallons per minute. And we want to take that to milliliters per second. All right, so remember, if you're having trouble with these, I really need you to be emailing me or coming in early or staying after school to ask some questions to help you guide your learning. Hopefully this is helpful, and I'll see you in class.